we froze. Cold night in the winter, how it goes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes.
Who is this? I texted back. Let's meet. Tell me who is this? I demanded. Don't you know me, Miss Writer? I was surprised by the fact that it truly was Taehyung. I wondered if he got my number from Jungkook after I left. I don't know you yet. You keep escaping. Then come and get to know me tomorrow, 7 p.m. I was not going to make this easy on him, so I texted, I will handcuff you on the table so you cannot run. I intended to get to the cafe early, but by the time I finished getting ready, I was no longer early. In fact, I was 30 minutes late. I entered the cafe, but the cafe was already packed up, and I glanced around everywhere, hoping Taehyung had not left. I looked over the corner and saw him sitting far away from the crowd as possible. He looked up from taking a sip of his coffee and smiled. I made my way towards the table. I was starting to think, you're never going to get here. Sorry for being late. I am eager for you to tell me about yourself. I will, but first, how have you been since I last saw you? My work is going well, I said briefly. Have you done anything fun? Yes, I went to Gangnam City. I find a lot of peace in that city. I love it there. So much history, so close to us. Now tell me about the mysterious Kim Taehyung, I demanded. I was born and brought up in Seoul, Taehyung started. I lost my mother when I was a child, and my father raised me with lots of love and care. I am so deeply sorry for the loss of your mother. It's okay, he said as he quickly looked out the window, trying to focus on anything out there. I cleared my throat to bring his attention back to our table. Please go on and tell me more about yourself. I completed my studies, and after a few years of hard work and a lot of struggling, I became the youngest CEO in Seoul, he said proudly. Impressive. This is all about me. That is the entire story you have about yourself, I asked in disbelief. Yes, that's my story. I am not buying if for a minute you have more to your story and you are just hiding it. Tell me about your girlfriend. Girlfriend? I don't have girlfriend, Taehyung said as he shook his head. Then do you have a boyfriend? I asked suddenly puzzled. No, shut up. I don't have a boyfriend. He laughed heartily. Taehyung, you dragged me down here and you refused to tell me anything, I point out. One, I do not have a girlfriend and most definitely not a boyfriend. I am a single. Okay, what about your past? Did you have someone that you called your own? I did have my fair share of feelings, but there was nothing very serious. Disappointed. Why? I thought you'd have some great love story to tell, something fascinating I would write about. One, there are stories everywhere if you look. I don't find stories everywhere. The only time I found the one I wanted to explore, it was in your eyes, I whispered. After some time, Jungkook came up with the second round of coffee. Maybe you should try to look somewhere else. When? Where? Taehyung. In Jungkook's eyes? Jungkook and I exchanged glances and we both seemed equally shocked by Taehyung's statement. What? Jungkook and I asked at the same time. Taehyung laughed at our confusion. Didn't you ever notice how Jungkook smiles when he looks at you when you come in here? I looked at Jungkook, suddenly seeing my friend in a different way. Taehyung, the way he make you feel here is like that you're home. Jungkook, that is something I try to do cause Wayne is my closest friend. He also makes the best coffee for his customers and you. I am sure he has been in love and that he has a story to tell. I sat there shocked at how he could pick up on every little detail a person had about him. Slowly, I started to speak. I have to admit, I have known Jungkook a lot longer than I have known you. I know he is a lovely and courteous man and he serves his customer very well. But Jungkook's love story never crossed my mind. Tell me, Jungkook, is Taehyung right? No. I mean, yes, I love Wan, but not as a lover. She is my one and only friend whom I can share everything. Excuse me, I have attended some customer. Immediately left their table. Yes, I have been in love with you, Wayne, but when you said you are not interested on my love story, I kinda hurt. I know you never see me as a lover, but I can't control my feelings toward you, and it's hurt whenever you mention Taehyung's name. But have the right to stop you, but I never stop you loving. Ryan, Taehyung, how can you say like this? Jungkook is my friend. Taehyung, I'm sorry but I can't think he thought as some as you. It's okay. If you don't think that way, it would be great for me. He smiled and stood up to go. From that day, me and Taehyung become more closed. We talk each other really often and meet up sometime. I arrive at the cafe to join Taehyung for a coffee. Taehyung was waiting for me at the counter. I saw him through the window as I walked to the entrance. I'm sorry, I am late. It's okay. How was your day? Well, I was thinking about you. I grinned. You were? I brought you a couple things. I wanted to surprise you, Jeon said in a hopeful tone. I blushed and smiled widely. You really got me a surprise. Of course I did, Taehyung said, and passing me a bouquet of flowers and 2 packages that were wrapped and tied with a bow. The flower would have been enough for me to smile. No, the flowers were just a beauty that I saw on the way here. The real gifts are in the package. The flowers will soon wilt, but what is in this package will always be with you. I was curious. I immediately set the flowers down and reached for the first package. I untied it to find an autographed copy of a book. This book is the one the author was discussing when we first met in the cafe. It was the starting point to us becoming slow close in real friendship. Oh my, I am at loss for words. Tears of happiness welled up in my eyes as I thought back to that night. I threw my arms around Taehyung impulsively, hugging him. Wow, Taehyung, you really did not have to do that. I don't even know what to say. I am so touched. Oh no, you can't say that yet. You have to open the other gift before you can say that. I quickly untied the second package to find a thick study book with a cloth over. It had my name stamped on it. This book is to represent the fact that someday you will finish your novel and be the writer you want to be. Even if I write only my name in those, I want you to be the first person to read it. But what in the occasion for such a beautiful gifts? Nothing. Do we need to occasion to celebrate life? Smiled. Thank you so much. Thoughtful gifts. I hugged him again. Every day, our friendship grows stronger. I could no longer imagine a time when Taehyung would not be sitting at the cafe, waiting to drink with me, discussing the value of life and our thoughts about the value world around us.